Dear students, welcome to Divya's Max Solutions. Today we are going to discuss chapter 1 Real Numbers exercise 1.4. We can discuss question number 1 and 2 together. First one, without actually performing long division, state whether the following rational numbers are terminating or non-terminating decimal expansion. The question number 2 means if it is terminating means we need to write the decimal expansion of that number. So 1 and 2 together we can do. Before that, how we can identify it is a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating? If a rational number in the form of x is equal to p by q. So what is this? X equal to p by q is a rational number. Then if the prime factorization of q, prime factors of q in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, we can say that the expansion is terminating. That means 2 into 5 is 10. 10 divided, if a number divided by 10 means we can put the point back and we can say that that is a terminating expansion. Correct. If the denominator, suppose we can take one number, if the denominator have only 2. So the denominator in the form of 2, not in the form of 2 into 5. That means here we can multiply with 1 5 and numerator also we can multiply. That means the value won't change. Correct. So in this way we can change the number also. So the denominator is having either 2 or 5 or both 2 and 5 means we can say that it is a terminating decimal expansion. Clear? One more time I will tell you, if a rational number in the form of p by q, the prime factors of q are 2 power n into 5 power m means we can say that it is a terminating expansion. One by one we can check. First one, 13 by 3125. This is the terminating expansion or non-terminating expansion we need to check. So the 3125 we can take the factors first. 3125. 5 times 6 5 are 40, 25, 5, 1 5, 20, 25, 5, 25, 5 5 are 25. So the denominator in the form of 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So 13 divided by 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 we can write. That means 13 divided by 5 power 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 power 5. From here it is clear that denominator in the form of 5 power m. Correct. If the denominator is in the form of 5 power m means we can say that this is the terminating decimal expansion. Here denominator in the form of 5 raised to m. Therefore 13 divided by 3125 is a terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. This is a question number 1 part. Then question number 2. If it is terminating, we need to find the decimal form. Correct. If it is terminating, we need to write the decimal expansion of the number. So this is terminating. That means 13 divided by 3125 equal to, we can write 13 divided by 5 power 5. Correct. So denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m form. Here only 5 is there. That means we need to multiply with the same power 2. So the power is 2. So we need to multiply with the 2 power 5 into 2 power 5. Both the numerator and denominator. So 2 power 5, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16, 16 into 2 32. 32 into 13. 32 into 13, 6, 9, 2, 3, 416. So 416 divided by, this is in the form of a raised to m into a raised to n, exponent and powers. Correct. A raised to m into b raised to m. A raised to m into, that means base is different, power is same. A raised to m into b raised to m, what we can write? AB raised to m we can write. This is the exponential power property. Okay, so this one AB means 5 into 2, 10. 10 power 5 we can write. That means 416 divided by 10 power 5 means 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divided by this one. 1 lakh means what we need to do? We need to put 5 points back, right? So 0.00416. This is the decimal form. Answer. Next, second one. 17 by 8. This one we need to check if it is terminating or non-terminating. Terminating means denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Otherwise 2 raised to n or in the 5 raised to m. Okay. So this one we can write as 17 divided by 8. 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 into 2 into 2 means we can write as 2 cube. 17 divided by 2 cube. Here denominator in the form of 2 raised to n. So what we can write? This is a terminating decimal expansion. Here denominator in the form of 2 raised to n. Therefore 17 by 8 is a terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. Answer. Then if it is terminating means we need to write the decimal form for this 17 by 8. That is the second part of the second question, right? So question number 2 we can write decimal form. Decimal form of 17 by 8. If it is a terminating decimal expansion, we need to write the decimal form. 17 by 8. That means 17 by 8 we can write as 17 by 2 cube. Decimal expansion means denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. That means here 5 term is not there. So we can multiply with the 5 with the same power. That means 5 power cube. Multiply both the numerator and the denominator with the same number. Then only the equation become balancing. So this become 5, 17. So 5, 25 into 5, 125 into 17. 5, 7, 8, 5, 2. So 5, 2, 125. So this become 5, 2, 1, 2, 5. Correct. So this become 2125 divided by, again this is which one? Exponential power. A raised to m into b raised to m. A raised to m into b raised to m we can write as ab raised to m. Exponential power. Correct. So this become 5 into 2, 10. 10 cube we can write. That means 2125 by 1000. Correct. That means we need to put 3 points by divided by 1000 means. That means 2.125 is the decimal expansion of 17 by 8. Third one. 64 by 455. Again, here also we need to check the factors of 455. Prime factors of cube. 455. 5 times 9 5s are 45. 1. Then with the 7. 1 times 7, 21. 7 3s are 21. So, 64 divided by 5 into 7 into 13 we can write. That means denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to m or 5 raised to m. That means denominator have a other than 5 and 2, 7 and 13 is there. So here we can write here denominator not in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Therefore, it is non-terminating. Therefore, which one? Therefore, 64 by 455 is non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Answer. Question number 4. 15 divided by 1600. First we can write the prime factors of 1600. 1600. Directly also we can write 16 into 4 into, that will be easy, right? 1600 means 4 4s are 16. 16 into 100 we can write this one. 16 means 4 into 4. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 power 4. Into 100 we can write as 10 into 10. So 2 power 4 into 10 we can write as 5 into 2. 5 into 2. That means 2 power 156. So 2 power 6 into 5 square we can write. 15 divided by 2 raised to 6 into 5 square. So denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Here denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. If denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m means what we can write? 15 by 1600 is a terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. Then the question 2. If it is terminating means we need to write the decimal form. By question 2, decimal form of 15 by 1600. So this one we can write as 15 divided by 2 power 6 into 5 square. This 15 we can write as 5 into 3 also, right? So from here 1 5 get cancelled. 5 3s are 15. Here 1 5 cancel. So this is 5 into 5. 1 5 cancel. So 5 per 1 only, right? So this one we can write as 3 divided by 2 power 6 into 5. Then we need to take the power same. Here the power of 5 is 1. So how much we need to add? 5 plus 1 is 6. That means 5 power 5 we need to multiply on both numerator and denominator. So this equation become this one. 5 5 is 25, 625, 625 into 5. 3 1 into 3. So 9375, correct? 9375 divided by this one we can write as 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 6. This one. Which one? Exponent power. This one a raised to m into a raised to n means we can write a raised to m plus n. Here power of 5 is 1. So a power 1 plus 5 is 6. That means 9375 divided by this one. Identity. A raised to m into b raised to m equal to ab raised to m. That means 5 into 2, 10 power 6. That means 6 points we need to put back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 0.009375 is the answer. Next, fifth one. 29 by 343. 343 we can write factors 7, 60, 49, 7 7s are 49. So this one we can write as 29 by 7 into 7 into 7. That means denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to n or 5 raised to m. Here denominator not in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Therefore 23 by 343 is non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Sixth one, 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. So denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m here. So directly we can write this one. Here denominator in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Therefore 23 by 2 cube into 5 square is a terminating decimal expansion. Then if it is terminating means we need to write the decimal form for the question number 2. So decimal expansion of 23 by 2 cube into 5 square equal to here 23 divided by the highest power is 3, right? That means here one more 3 we need to add 5. 2 cube into 5 square into 5 into 5. Both numerator and denominator we need to multiply in order to balance the equation. So a raised to m into a raised to n means a raised to m plus n. That means 2 plus 1 is 3. So the power is same, correct? 23 into 5, 5 3s are 15, 115 by this one 2 cube into 5 cube, right? So 115 divided by 10, 5 into 10 cube we can write. 10 cube means 1000. So 0.115 divided by 1000 means 3 points we need to put it back. So this is a decimal expansion of 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. Seventh one, 129 divided by 2 square into 5 power 7 into 7 power 5. So here also we can see that the denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to m n into 5 raised to m. Y means here extra 7 power 5 is there, correct? So here we can write here denominator not in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Therefore 129 by 2 square into 5 power 7 into 7 power 5 is non-terminating decimal expansion. Non-terminating repeating decimal expansion we can write. Okay. Next, 8th one. 6 by 15. 6 by 15, this one we can cancel with the 3 also. 3 2s are 6, 5 3s are 15. So this one we can write as 2 by 5. So here we can see that denominator in the form of 5 power m. So it is a terminating decimal expansion. Here denominator in the form of 5 power m. Therefore 6 by 15 is terminating decimal expansion. If it is terminating decimal expansion means we need to write the decimal form of this number also for the question number 2. So decimal form of 6 by 15. 6 by 15 is equal to what? 2 by 5, right? 2 divided by 5. So if it is decimal expansion we need to write means what? The denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Correct. Here 5 is there, 2 is not there. That means we need to multiply with the 2 in the both numerator and denominator in order to balance the equation. So this become 2 into 2 4, 5 into 2 10. 4 by 10 is 0.4. Therefore the decimal expansion of 6 by 15 is 0.4. Answer. Next, ninth one. 35 divided by 50. 35 divided by 50. This one also we can cancel with the 5. 7 5s are 35. 10 5s are 50. So this one we can write as 7 by 10. That means 7 divided by 10 we can write as 5 into 2. That means denominator in the form of 5 power m into 2 power n. Here denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. If denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m means what we can say? This 35 by, therefore 35 by 50 is terminating decimal expansion we can write. Then if it is terminating means we need to write in the decimal form for the question number 2. So decimal form of 35 by 50 equal to 35 50 means what? 7 by 10. So this is in the form of 2 into 5. No need to multiply anything. So we can write 0.7 is the decimal form of 35 by 50. 10th one. 77 by 210. This one also we can cancel with the 7. 11 7s are 77. 7 3s are 21 30. So 11 by 30. This one we can write as 30 means 6 into 5. 6 means 3 into 2 into 5. So here we can say that denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Why? Because extra one 3 is there. So here we can write here denominator not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Therefore 77 by 210 is non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Answer. Question number 3. The following real numbers have decimal expansion as given below. In each case, decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational and of the form p by q, what we can say about the prime factors of q? So, first one is 43.123456789. So this is the decimal expansion of this number. So what is rational number? Rational number we can express in the form of p by q. Rational number means either it is terminating or non-terminating recurring. So this is a terminating number. So what we can say? This is a rational number. So first part is over. In each case we need to decide whether it is rational or not. So from here it is clear that this is a rational number. If it is rational, that should be in the form of p by q, right? Then what we can say about the prime factors? If it is rational means what we can say about the prime factors? Prime factors are either 2 or 5. Why? Because the denominator in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. So the factors are the 2 and 5. Correct. So this one we can write it as, if you want, 4 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 zeros we can write. This is a decimal form, right? Actually the fraction form we can write. So anyway what we can write? This term is a decimal expansion. So what we can say? This is a rational number. This is a rational number of the form p by q. Rational number of the p by q, and q is in the form of what? And q in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n form. Correct. If it is rational number means denominator is in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. Then what we can say about the prime factors of q? Therefore, from here we can write, therefore, prime factors of q are either 2 or 5. The prime factors of q are either 2 or 5 or both the 2 and 5. Or both 2 and 5. This become the prime factors. Correct. Second one. 0.120, 12001, 20001200000 repeating. That means this is not terminating. This is a non-terminating. Correct. Then this is not repeating in a same order. This is randomly it is repeating. That means what? From here it is clear that it is an irrational number. This is an irrational number. So what we can say about the prime factors? If it is rational means we are not able to say anything about the prime factors. Third one. 43.123456789 bar. That means 43.123456789. Again 123456789. It is repeating. It is, so this is what kind of number? Non-terminating recurring number. Correct. This is non-terminating recurring. This is non-terminating non-recurring. This one is non-terminating recurring number. So what is that? If it is non-terminating recurring means we can write this is, therefore this is a rational number. So what we can say about the prime rational number means what we can say about the prime factors? Prime factors of q. Q means 2, either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 and some other number also. If it is only 2 and 5 means it become non-repeating. Correct. It will be end. So it is repeating means the prime factors are 2 or 5 or both 2 and 5 and some other number. 2 or 5. Otherwise we can write 2 and 5 and some other numbers are the prime factors of q. Clear?